And you know, they never would send it. I would always have to go get it.
Okay. Well, then just fax in your award letters. Just it's either award letters or bank statement to verify Social Security of any kind.
Uh-huh.
So whichever's easier for you, Vanessa.
Okay.
Um, and then if you can come up with a previous landlord and telephone number, name and telephone number with your address, that would be very useful also.
Talking about, you talking about where I'm at now? Where I'm at now?
Your previous address.
Okay, I'm still trying to get it right. Like where I'm at now.
No, your previous address.
Previous address. Oh.
The last place you was at. I mean, if you can do some looking and some thinking and figure something out, that it's just going to help you.
Okay.
Um,
Because I don't even know that woman number. Because I stayed before I moved here. I was staying on Minnesota.
Now, who is it your daughter that you're taking care of also that's on SSI?
Yes. Uh-huh.
What's her name?
Canara.
Sanara. And what's her, how old is she?
She's 16.
Okay. And she solely lives with you?
Yes.
How can you pay $600 a month with, you're only receiving $13.50, as far as income, how can you afford $600 a month?
Well, like I told him, while I'm at, I paid $525, and I have to do moving stuff, and you know, because I was gonna look for a job. You know I just can't, you know, but I have a lot of stuff going on right now. You know.
Okay, are you?
Because the landlord, he can't deal with this apartment no more, so he's trying to sell it, so I gotta move.
Was you asked to move because he's trying to sell, or?
Asked to move. I was asked to move.
Okay, so this Mr. Green asked you to move.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's all. Oh, you've got some credit issues on your credit report. Is there anything on here that you're dealing with as far as you've got a really large liquid gas bill?
Yeah, I already explained that to him. I told him that before. You know, I told him I got a high gas bill, and you know.
Why do you have such high bills?
Why?
Why do you have such high bills that hasn't been paid for?
Because I'm paying other bills, you know, that I can't afford to pay that bill. I still been like that for about probably a year or so.
Yeah, it shows September of '08.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's a gas bill, or is that electric for the Cleeds?
You say too much of gas? That's a gas bill.
How do you plan on using Lacledes as far as hooking up service at the new place?
I always go get it paid. That's what I do.
So you're going to come up with $3,155?
Yeah, I can't explain that.
Okay.
I really can't.
Well, you need to, because I'm trying to understand this so I can approve your application. And
Right.
I mean, how can you come up with this money? You know, I really need some answers to help you. You know, it's just
Right.
helping you.
Well, I mean, where I was paying a bill, and I couldn't pay it because I had other bills to pay. And, you know, I've been sick, you know, I had breast cancer, so I couldn't, you know, do all the bills.
But how do you? My question is, how do you plan on getting services turned on at the new place?
I was going to use my daughter's name. They're staying with me.
Your daughter's only 16. That's illegal.
I don't know now.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, go ahead and fax me in your award letters or verification of your income, and I'll explain. Well, you said you've already explained all this to Michael.
Yeah, I explained all this to him. I told him that.
Okay.
I told him that because I told him that's how he'll come up, you know what I'm saying? That's what I
Okay.
was telling him.
And he was okay with that, right?
He said, yeah, he was okay with it.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as the landlord's happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, he was like, no, we just pretty poor, but this and that, you know, that's what he was telling me.
Okay. Okay. Well, fax me fax me in your award letters, and we will go from there and try to come up with a name for your previous landlord, because that'll just help you.
Okay.
And my name is Carla. You don't have to put a cover sheet on it. You can just fax it.
Okay, okay.
And do you still have the application with the fax number on it?
Yeah, I still have that.
Okay.
I might go. I'm probably have to write that down. I know I got that receipt he gave me. Hold on for a minute now. Even I might be not on here. It's just I got some little papers that he gave me when I signed the application.
Hard to get it all organized.
And I really don't see a fax on it.
Now, did you pay Michael for this application?
Yes,
How much did you pay him?
I paid him $45.
Okay. All
I
right.
gave him $100 deposit.
Okay. I just need to fill in the blanks here. All right, darling. That's all I need. Do you need the fax number then, or?
Okay, so I'm trying to ask you a question. Now, if he sold the person that was owning the place, and they sold it, how could I get it in?
How can you? I don't understand the question. Say that again.
I'm saying, well, I say that before I came to, you know.
Okay.
If he sold the building, why would I find out then?
Well, you can't. How about prior to that? That's what I said. You know, just do a little thinking on your previous landlord history and see if you can't come up with someone. If you can't, you can't. You know, I mean, you can't pull water from a turnip. You know, so just do the best you can do.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Vanessa. Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye.
The empty. Oh, there you go.
Okay, push it again. Okay, this is Dave East interviewing Patty East. I want to do a little short question and answer series. And the first thing I'm going to do is ask Patty how she enjoyed the boot camp up at Detroit, or Auburn Hills, Michigan, where we went to Wendy Patton's boot camp. Patty, how did you enjoy the boot camp?
Well, I really had a good time. I got a lot of information on lease options, subject tos, and rent to own.
Contract for deed. Did you learn anything about that?
I learned some things about contract for deed.
That's good.
She had a lot of awesome speakers, and she told us how we should start a Roth IRA, and how we could borrow from the Roth IRA to make investments, real estate investments, and we really had a good time. I met a lot of people, ran into some people from Illinois. I adopted a new daughter from Chicago, and I met a lady named Kathy from Troy, Illinois. Met a couple from Pocahontas, Illinois, and I think we're all going to be working together. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun and very profitable for all of us.
Okay. Did you learn anything about how to find leads while you were up there?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned a lot about that.
Okay. Did you learn anything about getting out of your comfort zone?
Oh, that was awesome. He was really awesome. I believe the young man's name is Ryan, and I really enjoyed when he told us about how he sold a parking space. That was one of the first things he ever done. Trying to step out of his comfort zone, I believe, was when he sold a parking space, and it was really funny.
By parking space, you mean parking lot? He sold a parking lot, or just a space in a parking lot?
Just a space in a parking lot.
Well, he didn't own the space?
No, he really didn't own the space. But I do believe he finally got somebody to give him $1 or $5, or I don't really remember the exact amount, but he got someone finally to pay him for that.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that's
it was pretty funny.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you learned? Is there anything about Detroit, the market up there, that you learned while you were up there?
Yeah,
about
there's
being a depressed market, and how you can still make money in a depressed market.
Yes, exactly that. I don't believe Detroit. I believe Detroit was bad, But I also believe that they said that Florida was bad, Arizona's bad. There was a couple other states, but Florida and Arizona and Detroit are really, really depressed areas right now. But you can buy low, and with some creative financing, you should be able to sell that property at a nice profit.
Okay, well that sounds really good, Patty. Just one more question. Would you suggest anybody else go to any of Wendy's boot camps if they got a chance?
Oh, by all means. I think they could really benefit from it.
Okay, thanks, Patty.
How'd that look on camera?
You look good. You're going to see her in just a second. Okay, come over here. Watch yourself. You look very professional. The thing is, when you